So let's just assume, all right, hypothetically, that Israel is 100% wrong. Israel and this conflict, Israel has been wrong ever since 1948 in every aspect. Let's just assume that, right? And now Israel is at war, and Israel is completely 100% wrong. What does that have to do with Canadians and Canadian citizens? Why are you destroying downtown Montreal? Why are you, causing conflict in a country that is not even in that Middle Eastern conflict? So the police will allow these protesters to literally destroy downtown and those very centennial buildings, okay, that are part of our heritage and history in Montreal and Quebec. And when the Freedom Convoy was a bunch of hardworking truckers that were paying taxes, that actually, not like these young kids here that probably never paid taxes, probably haven't even had a decent job yet, haven't had to pay a mortgage or even a rent, I bet you, and don't have children and don't know the stresses of real life. They're just there because they enjoy getting together and virtue signaling, or they just like the conflict and they like the group mob mentality. Whatever the reason is, okay? The Freedom Convoy in Ottawa, people were thrown in jail by the Canadian government. People's bank accounts were frozen. People are still in jail. Some of the people that were leaders of the Freedom Convoy, treated like, trampled over by, Canadian mountain polices on horses, pepper sprayed, beaten up. And I did go to those protests. But over here, these people have been allowed to go for months and months and months and months, destroying. There's something not right here, guys. Okay, so one of the weekends that I went down, my wife had gone to the protests a lot more than I did, but this is when I went, and I'm shooting footage of the atmosphere there, the attitudes of the people, and I want you again to see the drastic difference, okay, between what I feel that protest really represented Canadian values, and I could recognize within the group that common, Canadians, they're just too nice, and I just don't recognize Canada ever since 2019. And I thought that it couldn't get any worse, and now I see this conflict that has nothing to do with Canadian citizens here. And now all of this is just projected. I think that the majority of the people that are in the current protests could care less about the Middle East, and I question their intentions and their motives. I really don't think that they're there. I think they're there to spread chaos, because the minute that you see, things being destroyed and things like that, then it's done for me. Yes, the minute you start doing that, you lose. But it is frustrating to look at how those hard-working Canadian truckers, okay, that drove in peacefully. There was nothing broken, nothing burnt down, nothing shattered, okay, and my footage will prove that. And to see how the propaganda on social media, on mainstream federally funded news, were able to demonize these hard-working truckers that got their livelihoods taken away unless they took the what, okay? So, wow. And, this is not unique to Canada. It's not like there's chaos in the Middle East and then just in Canada. This is happening on multiple countries, multiple huge cities, multiple university campuses, and I recognize this road. These are heritage buildings. This is historical buildings. All right, it's disgusting. I'm disgusted. There's other words that as a Christian I cannot use, but yeah, I'm holding back. Enough's enough. I'm getting really fed up with this.
See why I keep coming home smiling? I feel like I'm at a love party every weekend.
So much violence, though.
I know, look at all the violence. I stubbed my toe. It's violently painful because it froze.
So many these are Freedom canned goods at the violent Ottawa protest. This protest has the people with the cleanest and whitest teeth I've ever seen it. With all the free toothpaste. Beautiful building. That are worthless. You actually see the smoke coming from the peak. That's hilarious. Smoky socks. There's bouncy castles. There's violent Ottawa protesters. Some of these kids are probably fascists for sure. These kids over here bouncing for freedom. What up, dude?